Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to another What's in the Bag, Jay? Now, this is the segment where I pick 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, draw one at random, and do a review. Coming back from last week is Hour of the Wolf, Field Freak, All Hallows Eve 2, The Awakening, Gnaw, and making its debut this week is Sputnik. I've heard good things about that. Alright, let me give the bag a good tussle and we're going to see what we're going to watch this week. Alright. Let's see what we got. Sputnik. Very cool. Alright, I'm going to set that movie aside while I set all the others side by side and take my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die, and we're going to see what comes back next week. Just remember, if I roll a Freddy vs. Jason or a 5, they all come back. A 5. They all come back. Once again, I am interested in what you guys think. So, if you want to see me review any of these films, definitely vote for them. But right now, I'm going to go watch Sputnik and come back with a review later. Well, I'm back. I just watched Sputnik, and here are my thoughts. Sputnik is a 2020 film, which runs approximately 114 minutes, and is directed by, and this is actually a Russian film, so you're going to have to bear with me while I try to pronounce these names. It's directed by Igor Abramenko. The only thing I could find on him was a couple of shorts. Now, this stars Oksana Akinchina as Tatiana. She was in Chernobyl Abyss, Quiet Comes the Dawn, and Versus. Fedor Bonchuk as Colonel Smirnov. He was in Ninth Company, Stalingrad, and Attraction. And Peter Fyodorov as Konstantin. Yeah. Tough to pronounce. He was in The Blackout, Stalingrad, and Don't Heal Me. As I said before, this is a Russian film, and it had a worldwide gross of $342,490. Okay, this is one I was really looking forward to watching. I heard a lot of good things about it, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. I'm not going to be able to give much information on the film. In the beginning, you have 2 astronauts who are getting ready to come back to Earth after their stint in space. They're disengaging from the space station, and they're, like I said, they're getting ready to make their descent to Earth. And they see something outside of the window of the spacecraft that they're in. From there, you're not really sure what happened, but they land on Earth. One of the astronauts is dead on the scene, and the other one is in pretty bad shape. Now, they take both astronauts back into the Russian med lab in order to find out what happened. And from there, it goes top secret. The one astronaut is still, well, he's dead, and you find out a little bit more about him later. But the astronaut that survived healed in a miraculous amount of time. And you come to find out that they brought something back with them. Just like the cover says. The only survivor did not come back alone. This is basically a creature feature, but it is a really, really intelligent creature feature. Sci-fi, horror type film. This is also a slow burn. It has a long run time. You know, almost a 2-hour run time is a long time for a horror movie. But I was never bored in this film. The only thing I would have changed about it, because this is actually in Russian and it was dubbed into American. The Americans, of course, use a Russian accent that was dubbed, and the accent's a little thick at times, and it's a little hard to understand what they're saying. I would have preferred that it was in Russian and, you know, it had subtitles. But that's just me. I understand that that's probably not a really good selling point because a lot of people don't like to read subtitles. But, you know, it's just a personal preference. This film is really good. I remember getting up to the hour and 30-minute point, and I was hoping that this didn't crap out at the end. And I was really surprised. The end made the film better. And I already liked the film a lot. As I said, this is a creature feature, and the creature design is really cool. They do use a lot of CGI, of course, but it's done extremely well. For an independent film, this film is really, really good. Is it scary? Not really. But it's a really intelligent film. It's very intelligently made. And whoever wrote the story, my hat's off to them, definitely. I really enjoyed this movie. It's a definite recommendation. If you don't like slow burns, this may not be the film for you, but I'd say definitely give it a try because it is fantastic. Take that for what it's worth. I do believe they all come back next week, but still vote. I like to keep track of what you guys like. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.